Today we're dividing decimals, okay? So here we go. Let's say we have to divide 4.32 divided by 3.6. So we've got two options here. So what we can do is take our problem, 4.32 divided by 3.6, I'm sorry. So, see the place value. What's the place value of the 6? It's in the tenths, right? So if we multiply 3.6 times 10, what happens? It becomes 36, right?
Yes.
Now if we multiply 4.32 times 10, this becomes 43.2. In other words, the decimal got moved one space, right? Now, it's a lot easier to divide a decimal by a whole number than it is to divide a decimal by a decimal. So now we could divide this and say 36 goes into 43 one time. 1 times 36 is 36. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7. We bring our decimal up, bring the 2 down. 36 goes into 72 2 times. 2 times 36 is 72. We've got a remainder of 0. So we have our answer as 1.2. This is one way. Or we can say 4.32 divided by 3.6, I'm sorry. And we can set up our problem and say 4.32 divided by 3.6. Now, to make 3.6 a whole number, we need to move our decimal once. That means we need to do the same thing to this number. We move our decimal and we bring our decimal up. So now we can divide. 36 goes into 43 once. 1 times 36 is 36. Borrow 7. Bring down our 2. 36 goes into 72 twice. Minus 72 is 0. So we have the same answer. If we have to divide 12.95 by negative 1.25, so is my answer going to be positive or negative?
Negative.
My answer is going to be negative, so I'm going to put my answer box right here with my negative in there so that I don't forget. So let's set up our problem. 12.95 divided by negative 1.25. So we've got two decimal places, 1, 2. That means we need to move our decimal in here twice. Put our decimal and let's place it in our answer. Let's put our negative in our answer already. So 125 goes into 129 how many times? Once. 1 times 125, 125. 9 minus 5 is 4. Bring down the 5. Does 125 go into 45? 0. 0 times 125 is 0. So 450. We add a 0 and we bring it down. 125 goes into 450 how many times? 5. Okay, let's try. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10, 11, 12. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So would 5 work? No. What do you suggest? 3? You move the decimal twice, so that means you move the decimal in here twice. In the number that when you're dividing by, yes. Okay. So we're multiplying times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 2 is 6. 7. 3 times 1 is 3. Can we try 125 times 4? Okay. 4 times 5 is 20. 8, 9, 10. 4 times 1 is 4, 5. So what are we using? 3. Okay, let me finish this problem. 3 times 125 is 375. So if we need to borrow, it becomes a 4. And this is a 10. Okay, so I made a mistake right here. I'm going to rewrite it. Negative 1.25, 12.95. So we move the decimal twice. 125 goes into 129 once. And a 4, 5, 0. 450. 125 goes into 450 3 times. Minus 375. So if we borrow from the 5, borrow here, 75, bring down the 0. 125 goes into 750 how many times? 6 times. So what do we get as an answer? Negative 10.36. Negative 10.36.